The trip was fantastic. I had a few goals in mind and an intention for the trip, which was to, one, reconnect with myself, two, to reconnect with the Hera Hub community, three, to explore and experience Greece and be open to whatever it was, because as you know, I had no idea what I was in store for, and four, to write. And I guess five was also to figure out what my steps forward were going to be. And I was able to accomplish every single one of those and so many more benefits that I didn't expect. It was incredible. It was an incredible opportunity to connect with all of you, and to go to a space that none of us knew and to experience that together as a group of women traveling internationally. That was very special and very significant for me. And it's something that I would do again. I loved it. It was fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you.
Planning strategically would be great if you can do it while you're running 100 miles an hour, doing 1,000 different things. There's a value to being able to go someplace, sit down, be off-site and away from your day-to-day. That adds more creativity and richness to your strategic planning. So it's not, for me, that was where the value was, just the ability to go and have essentially an offsite to be able to focus on, you know, my plan and to be creative about it. You know, yeah.
People ask me about the trip and I go, well, we were on a Greek goddess and god tour. And they sort of look at me like, what? And so it's kind of fun to talk about going to all the different sites of the temples, and especially people are interested in ancient Olympia. And I talked about how we got to where the track was for the first one, and we just dashed down.
We ran.
250 meters or whatever it was, and it just was like the end just kept getting further and further away, but
it was awesome.
It was, yeah. It was awesome. Because it's just so easy to get caught up in the stuff of every day that to just sit back and quiet. There was one day we were on the ship and we had some time between, I think it was between islands, and I just went up on deck and I had a bottle of water and a glass of wine and I had my journal book, and I just kept writing thoughts down. And it was just time to be reflective and think about that and play with words in a way that my mind wasn't constrained.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just was something I need to do more of myself.
Absolutely. It was so awesome. Everybody really got along well together. Yeah. I had to say,
women, a bunch of
I know.
So I had to say,
this is our mantra at Hera Hub, like no cattiness, no, but you never know. And there wasn't. It was, everybody was so awesome, and I just loved. What was fun for me was to see all the bonding, you know what I mean, between the different...
People would just go off in different pairs and trios. Yeah,
exactly,
it was very nice.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think just having that time away from the normal day-to-day, your family, your friends, even your phone, right? Your JOB if you have one, or your business.
Yeah.
It makes such a difference to step away and be in a neutral and awesome on top of it
positive
place, yes, with positive people that all they want to do is see you succeed.
Yeah, so. Awesome. Well, thank you. I'm so excited you came.
Me too. Thank you for bringing it
for next steps.
Yes.
Forward movement.
Yes. It has to be. I'm gonna, yeah.
We're gonna fly.
Yes. Flight Club.
Flight Club, exactly. And do you feel like you made some progress, some good progress on your business and forward movement?
Yes, yes, absolutely. The sessions were really helpful, very focused, and great to have the input of people who I hadn't met before. Just, you know, very smart, inspiring women who helped me to get focused and get clear. Yeah, so I feel really good about next steps for the next, actually through the end of the year.
Yeah, perfect, awesome. Do you feel like you have a sense of, you know, ultimately where you want to go with your business?
I do, yeah. For me, it's more about this next year because I'm just starting and getting things rolling, but the 5-year visioning exercise was really helpful too.
What'd you think? Did you have a great time?
Oh my God, had the best time ever. You know, I haven't traveled internationally for like 11 years.
Wow.
And that was for business. So this, you know, I was kind of worried about the food. I know that sounds weird, but the food was so good. The feta.
I know, right?
But I think it was just, you know, everyone's like, what was the best experience? And I'm like, it just kept building and building and building. It was just like, ew, it gives me chills talking about it. I mean, just the history and just how much of just all their culture has started our culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So
we
just
like pretty much attribute everything we have to the Greeks.
Exactly. The banking, the library, the
democracy,
right.
Philosophy, theater.
Exactly. No, I mean, it was just, you know, and then you forget about a place that you went, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, remember this? It was just. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to experience such just powerful moments at every, you know, place that we went. Just the time we were working with you and building our business and the confidence that, you know, built for me, having never really done this before. Yeah. So I'm excited that you know, you're supporting us and
of course.
Happy to, you know, get that started. So just everything that was kind of woven into the whole trip was just phenomenal. Yeah.
The strategic planning workshop I really enjoyed because it brought me back to center me with my business, and I kind of going all over the place, and I needed that time away from everybody else to sit and think. And even in times when we weren't in class, I was thinking, like on the coach and traveling and stuff, I was thinking about what I would do, what did I want things to look like in so many years. And so I found it really helpful to put the two together. Was just like the perfect vacation. I think it took me back to identifying the original goals I had, and also that those goals change over time, and that I have to recenter who I am to meet those new goals. And am I on the right path to meet those goals that I want to meet? That even though I started out with a plan to have a case management consulting business, that it is morphing, and it probably will continue to morph into other things that I want to do. It's not a stagnant thing, and this helped me see that it's more than just the consulting, and that moving on to other things, and how do I plan for that?
And how do you scale, right? How
Right.
do you take the business and continue to grow it beyond you in order to help more people, frankly, right?
Exactly.
And what does that look like?
Yeah.
Good.
In a way, it was a quiet place, away from the busyness of the noise of life and everything else that was going on. Family and friends can live without you. Phones connect you if you really have to. I would totally cut myself off from anything to do with business. And you know, nothing went bad. Nothing fell apart. I was absolutely fine. Everyone else was absolutely fine. But it does provide you that moment of clarity about who you are and where you want to go that I don't think you're going to get unless you pull yourself away. Not just physically, but also through all that technology connection and those phone calls and the emails back and forth. I think you need to pull yourself away and really think about what you want to do. And I think doing it in a place in another part of the world where you see how other people's ideas came to fruition, how their idea to build a massive temple to a god, and how they made it come to be without the technology and the skills we have today.
Exactly.
I think inspires us that there are no barriers we cannot overcome.
I was in my car on my way over here today, and I was talking to a girlfriend, and she said, well, tell me all about it. How was it? I said, it was fantastic. And she says, okay, so how was it traveling? How was it traveling with, 7 or 8 other women? And I said, it was fantastic. It was, traveling with a group of like-minded women who are all truly invested and committed to each other's success as well as our own. Eliminated anything else, that would have come out of it. And so it was fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. To next year. Next year.
Absolutely.
All right. Where are we going next year?
I don't know.
Where do you want to go?
Italy.
I know. This has come up a lot. This has come up a
I
lot.
want to drink wine,
Yes.
plan strategically
Yes.
over pasta.
You know what? That echoed what you bring and the energy you bring to Hair Hub. It makes me cry because it's true. It's like you support
We're
everyone.
building it together.
Yes.
We're building it together.
Yeah, and so that part was just beautiful. And you know what? The money, it may seem like a lot, but everything that was included and just the experience, like, I'm over it, and I'm very frugal with my money. I thought, oh my God, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But then you know what? I would do it. I think I even asked you, what's our next trip? Where are we going next? Because I mean, it's just that experience that can't be taken away.
Absolutely.
And it just builds on everything that's going on in your life right now and what's to come.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't worry about the money. I would say, be excited that you're going to be part of this experience with Felina and whoever else joins. I mean, it's just, it's everything. It's everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Que van pillando, cómpreme usted, señorito, cómpreme usted este ramito, cómpreme usted, señorito, cómpreme usted este ramito, a ponerlo en el ojal.